What's your name?
Santana. El Santana.
What gang are you in?
From the Ambrose, Almighty Ambrose.
How long have you been in this gang?
Around 3 years.
What do your parents think about you being in this gang?
They don't have any idea.
What would you do if somebody from another gang shot or killed somebody you knew or a fellow gang member?
Then he'll die.
How?
That's up to us to know and you to find out.
What activities do you do besides gangbang? I mean, while you're in the gang?
Work and go to school.
Why do you join a gang? For protection or just to be one of the guys?
I joined it for a reason that happened a long time ago. I had to deal with one of my friends that got shot by some stupid assholes.
What do you do about when you're walking down the street in another turf with your sweater? How do you feel?
Nothing.
Aren't you afraid?
I try not to show any emotion.
Why do you fight other gangs?
Because it don't cost nothing.
Would you advise somebody else to join a gang?
Yeah, if they got good partners and everything like I do. The Ambrose are all the way down. We stick together like brothers.
Family.
We're all family, in fact. That's right. We are.
What if it was like your brother or your sister?
If they join the Ambrose, yeah. Because we're all family.
What do you think about little kids being in gangs?
Well, from experience, I can't say too much. I just, in a way, feel sorry for them, and again, I don't.
Can you tell me an experience that you had while you were in this gang?
Well, not really, because I try not to go back from the past. I always go for the future.
Why? Is it just because you feel funny, or does it just bother you?
The past? The past bothers me. Why do you think I'm here for the future?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
God, am I nervous. Okay, what's your name?
Vito.
And yours?
Greek, Almighty CK Nation of 18th Street.
And yours?
Bobby from the Almighty Ambrose.
What gang are you in?
Ambrose.
How long have you been in this gang?
3 years now.
And you?
About 3 years.
And you?
Around 5.
5 years?
Yeah.
Wow. You must like it. Do you?
Yeah. I like, it's alright. Like killing them counts.
Cut it. Cut it. What do your parents think about you being in the gang?
They can't do nothing about it.
Why not?
Because I'm old enough to get in jail already.
What would you do if someone from another gang shot or killed a member of your gang?
Paybacks.
Paybacks, like you said.
How would you pay back?
Same way they paid us.
Which is what?
By killing one of them.
By whatever means they put one of us down. If they stabbed one of us, we go stab 2 of them. They shot one of us.
Shoot
Whoever
2
we
of them.
find on the street, we'll shoot 2 of them.
Does that make you happy?
Doesn't make me happy. It's just what has to be done.
What activities do you do besides being in a gang?
Right now, nothing.
And you?
Hang around at bars. Stay home most of the time.
Why did you join a gang? Was it for protection or just to be one of the guys?
It's, in a way, it's like being the guys because you're all family.
By family, what does that mean?
Family, everybody's close to one another. Everybody helps out one another.
Do you feel safe walking down the streets?
Yeah,
When you're alone?
sure.
Why do gangs fight? It's a lot of personal reasons that's gone down through the years. People have killed people in families, friends. You know, it's just that people take sides between each other. Right now, we're fighting for neighborhood. We're fighting for our name, you know. People are trying to move in on us. It's not that we go looking for it. People always coming to us. We got all kinds of fools trying to come down on us. Some kings, some clowns over here on 18th and Loomis, some little punks, what they call them little fools, bishops? Oh yeah, them little Rudy Poo dudes that hang around the block right there. We be fighting all them fools, you know, for our own lives and our own protection. Not only just for the name, you know. We be fighting for our lives.
And your name is?
Mr. Greek, Almighty CK Nation.
Would you advise somebody else to join a gang?
Not unless they wanted to. We wouldn't force them.
We don't force anybody to join with us. If you want to be one of us, that's cool, you know. You show us you're all the way down with us, and you're one of us. You don't want to join, we're not going to force you to join us.
What do you think about kids being in gangs, like your little brother or your little sister?
Well, I don't know. In a different gang, like the one I'm in, I wouldn't mind either. I wouldn't mind him being in the club. As long as he's not in the other club fighting against me.
Most of the kids that grow up in this neighborhood are going to join a club anyway, you know. So, like when they get older, you know, like our parents didn't want, my parents didn't want me to join. They said, no way you're going to join a gang. There's no way I'm going to stop my brother. But if he's going to be in a club, he might as well be with us, because I ain't going to let him be with anybody else. Because I'll put him down to the ground before anybody else does.
What if he didn't want to join your gang?
Well, then that's cool. Let him go his own way. Let him do his own thing. But if he's going to join a gang, it's going to be with us. It's not going to be with anybody else.
Would you shoot your own brother if it came down to that point?
If it came down to it, I sure would.
Can you tell me an experience that you had while you were in a gang?
Well, a partner of mine and me was shot a couple months ago. I got shot in the lower back by some fools over here. Got a lucky shot at me. I spent a couple months in the hospital and went into my bladder. I had to have an operation, you know.
Did you get payback?
Sure did. I shot some little fool named Alfonso. He's a bishop.
How about you? What's your name?
Bobby from Almighty Ambrose.
How long have you been in this gang?
For 5 years.
Do you like being in it?
Yeah. It's not that I like it, it's just that I have to fight for my life. See, I gotta get them before they get me.
Do you think if you weren't in a gang, you wouldn't have to go through that?
No, I never thought
There's
about
no way
it.
to get out of it.
Yeah.
There is no way out of it.
When you say that, what do you mean?
You have no choice. There's nowhere you can go. There's nothing you can do. We're trapped in this neighborhood. There's no other way for us, you know, to survive but to fight them dudes. You know, get them out of our way, or they're gonna get us out of their way. The only way we can do it is fight each other. We have no other alternative. We try to go to school. They won't accept us in Benito Juarez. I tried to sign up in school and they said we ain't gonna accept no Ambrose because we got a reputation of killing all kinds of people and everything.
Did you go to Benito Juarez and say I'm an Ambro?
Nah, they know who I am. Everybody knows who I am. I don't have to say I'm an Ambrose. They know what I'm about.
How old are you?
17.
17? And you?
15.
15? Wow. And you?
17.
17? Do you think you're gonna live till you're 30?
I don't know, but I'll sure try to.
By try, what do you mean?
I'll just watch my back, make sure nothing happens
We
to
watch
me.
out for each other.
That's right. Family.
That's what we mean by family. We watch out for each other.
Are you always constantly together?
Always.
Okay, cut. No, couldn't take it anymore. Is it on? It is? Turn it off. What does the name Ambrose mean?
16th century name. It means warriors. That's why we're always fighting everybody. It means warriors.
Okay.
If you had a chance to start this all over again, would you join a gang or would you just go about going to school and go there?
Well, like I said, I tried. All of us did. All of us tried to go to school and everything. It's just that, you know, people can't accept us for what we are in this neighborhood. They think that we're a bunch of, you know, crazy people out shooting at everybody we see on the street.
But you said that these are all in a gang now and there's no way to get out of it.
There is no way. But the thing is, people don't realize we're the ones that are being attacked. We're the ones that are being forced into this. We didn't start this war. It's all these fools getting together. Like the Ambrose, we're one club standing alone on 18th Street, and we're fighting 6 clubs. We're fighting the Kings, Bishops, Latin Clowns, Fool Gang, and some little kids. What are them little boys' names? Racine boys? Oh yeah, they're a bunch of little kids. You know, we just slap them around. We catch them on the street. You know.
Don't you ever think about, you know, like when you start together and when you start partying or whatever, don't you ever think about instead of fighting each other, you know, all Latins, right? We're all Latin, right? Instead of fighting each other, get together and fight for something that we really need. Like, you know, one of the reasons why people are, you know, are all poor and everything is the housing. You know, nobody really gives nobody cares about, you know, the way these people live. And if you all got together, you know, and fought for something, you know, not against anybody else, but against the government, you know, put down your...
There's no possible way that'll work. There's no way you could get us to go with them. There's no possible way, and there's no possible way you can get them fools to come by us. There's no possible way. There's been too much killing going on through the years, too much hurt, not only in the dudes that are out on the street and their families. Like them dudes almost shot my father a couple months ago. They skinned him in the head, you know? Look at the bullet holes in my crib, up there on the door, up here on the walls. You know, there's too much personal hurt. There's all kinds of family problems. Because of them dudes. They don't know where to keep, they can't keep their shit on the street. They'll go tricking to the man. That's why we got a lot of boys locked up. Every time something happens to them, they trick. They always talking. Something happens to us, we take care of our own. And them dudes, you know, they like messing with the families. They blew up my mother's car the other day. Them dudes don't know when to quit, you know, so.
How do you think this is all going to end up? Is it going to end up that everybody, these are going to shoot all the people you want, and they're going to shoot all the people they want, and who's going to be left to start a new gang?
The way we see it, the almighty Ambrose are going to wind up on top. Right. And that's the only way it's going to wind up. Either that or we wind up in jail. And the way we see it, we wind up number one.
That's right.
Forget it.
Well, you know, that's kind of
personal.
Oh, okay. I understand.
Just ask some of the counts what we shot him with.
Is the cops the only people you're against, or is there
Like I said, we're fighting 5 clubs. Six.
Racine boys?
Kings.
Nobody likes Kings.
Some little fools. Well, them dudes are some Rudy poo. Little chumps. We're fighting.
Do you think they're as bad as they say they are?
Things. The only thing bad about them is their bread. Them dudes are fools. Ambrose and 2-6 Nation is gonna be getting down on them this year.
That's right.
Have you ever heard of the Kents?
Yeah.
Them dudes.
Oh man, we fought them dudes. They came by our hood a couple days ago. We started fighting them.
Whipped out a gun or something?
Shit, she always used to be
brazier.
She always used to be whipping out guns on dudes. I ain't gonna I'll tell you, girl, I don't care if it's an 8-year-old little kid whips out a gun on me, I'm gonna shoot the little bastard. That's straight up.
You would?
Right in the back.
They do it in New York. Why
What
can't they
if it
do
was
it
your
here?
little sister and she took out a gun and pointed it at you?
Oh, my little sister ain't gonna do nothing like that.
That's a lot of people say about their, you know,
Hey, like